Hi, I'm Nicole, marriage and family therapist here at Achieve Connection Counseling. And today I wanted to talk to you guys about the 4 of the things that get in the way of having a productive conflict discussion with your partner or really anybody else. So I want to start off by clarifying what I mean by a productive conflict discussion and how that's different from what I would call a fight. So both of these, the content is probably something that's kind of difficult to talk about. It might be a problem or something that you and your partner don't agree on. And the difference is, in a productive conflict discussion, you're working with your partner to find a solution to this problem. In a fight, you might start out wanting that, but then something goes wrong along the way, and you end up working against your partner. And that typically leads to not finding a solution and really just having more hurt feelings and things being worse between the two of you, which is not what you wanted when you started this discussion. So, that being said, the first thing that gets in the way of having a productive discussion about conflict versus a fight is criticism. Criticism sounds like, "You're so lazy, you never help me out around the house." Okay? Criticism usually comes in the form of an accusation or an attack. And the problem with criticism is once you throw that out there, your partner is probably not going to be able to listen to you very well. That shuts them down. They're no longer working with you towards a solution because they just got attacked, and then they're actually going into thing number 2 that gets in the way, which is defensiveness. Defensiveness sounds like, "I'm not lazy, you are, and here's the 10 things I did to help you out around the house that prove that I'm not lazy and that you're wrong." So at this point, you are getting into an argument, right? This is going nowhere productive. The defensiveness is all about preparing the counterattack and not about listening. So criticism and defensiveness kind of play off of each other, and they create this cycle that can get you really deep into an argument before you know it. So we want to avoid that. Thing number 3 that gets in the way is what I call scorekeeping. This is when you bring a list of all the wrongs that your partner has ever done. Maybe they're related to what we're talking about today, maybe they're not. You bring those in as ammunition in the fight. And the bottom line with this is all that does is fuel the fight. It doesn't get you any closer to a solution, and it puts you more and more against your partner. It's not productive. And thing number 4 that gets in the way, I think this is probably the biggest one that I see with couples, and that is letting yourself get too flooded with emotion, get too upset. And what happens when you get too upset is your logical mind just turns off. You don't have access to that anymore, and your mind goes into flight or fight mode. So what that looks like, the sort of fight aspect of that is when we start to see people fighting really ugly, name-calling, yelling, maybe even getting violent or aggressive. And the flight mode is seeing you or your partner just withdraw, shut down, do anything they can to get out of this conversation. And really, if you're to the point where you see yourself or your partner in fight or flight mode, like nothing good is going to happen from now on. So really, if you're already there, the best thing that you can do is to just take a break and come back to the conversation later when you can access that logical part of your mind again. Well, that is all I have for you guys today, so I hope this helps you the next time that you find yourself in a conflict discussion, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.